Hello everyone, I'm Mohammad Azzuddin from Web Trainings Academy. In this today's video, we are going to see what are the changes happened in our digital world in the last week. And I am very excited to share with you that this week we have got pretty new things, and this can be the game changer for the field of digital marketing, especially for people who work on Google search engine optimization and who work on the subject of Google Ads. So we will be seeing some of the very interesting updates and fascinating updates from Google. Now, let us see the first update of this week. On 23rd of May, Google conducted an event called as Google Marketing Live. Now, I can tell you this is an amazing event where Google have shared the next generation of changes with the help of AI. So what are the new campaigns they are going to add? What are the new features they are going to add with the help of the new AI technology? Now, I'm going to make a separate video on only this topic. Actually, the marketing live event is completely more than 2 hours. So I've watched the entire live event, and also I'm preparing another video with every single point of discussion which will have an impact on our results as well. So stay tuned to our channel, and most probably next day or within 2 days I'm going to share that more detailed video. Now, in a brief, what are the changes happened in our new Google Marketing Live? What they have explained is, first thing, they will be having something called as in generative AI features for Google AI, and also they are going to add some new concept called as a product studio for Google Merchant Center, and also they are going to have some more enhanced versions of YouTube creatives and YouTube campaigns as well. We are going to see, and more about this one update, I'm going to make a separate detailed video on each and every property, and we will see in live how do they work. So this is the first update that Google Marketing Live happened, where they have shared some pretty amazing features for us. So if you ask me what's the importance of this update is, on a scale of 1 to 10, I would say this update takes a stage of 10, because this is very critical for digital marketers to understand these changes. And most of these updates, some of them are going to be deployed already, and some of them will happen by the end of the year. So let's see this the next update which we have. And the next update is Google have developed a new system called as Google Topic Authority algorithm. The purpose of this algorithm is for news website. Now, you may have seen that most of the time global level or country level news websites always get the priority. So what Google wants to change here is, they want to give results to those websites which are an expert in a specific topic. For example, if there is a localized website in say Hyderabad, and they are expertise having in economic news. So if there is some query related to economics and related to our location, then Google will try to give ranking to that particular web page, to the news website. So this update in a nutshell is basically Google want to prioritize the localized news results rather than the complete country or a global level. And also it will give more importance to those news websites which provide original content and original reporting, as well as more detailed coverage of the event. So this is a new update which will affect the news website. So on a scale of 1 to 10, what will be the impact of this for us, for as a normal digital marketers? I would say this will not have a big impact for normal website, but this will have a very big impact for news website. So for a normal digital marketer, this particular update, I would say maybe an importance of 2 or 3. But for if you're working on a news website, this particular website has an impact of 10 out of 10. So be careful if you're working on a news website. Follow this and understand this update to make the changes. Now, moving forward to the third update, and every update, every week, we are actually listening to it, and that is ChatGPT and Bing is doing some changes, and it is actually very great. I'll tell you why. Because as more and more Google, more and more Bing keeps upgrading, and Bing and ChatGPT together create more competitive environment. I'm sure that many users are going to use Bing search engine. Many users are going to shift to the Bing search engine, which increases the competitive landscape. So that is actually, competition is good for user. So Bing is doing pretty much a lot of amazing things. So what Bing did here is, this particular week is Bing is now the default search engine of OpenAI's ChatGPT, which enable the timely updates for the various answers, which is basically the latest updates and will be available with the ChatGPT with the help of Bing search. Bing is growing the AI plugin ecosystem. Now, what do you mean by plugin ecosystem and what is the idea behind this? Now, see, there are so many things which there are some websites or apps which are an expert in that. Take example of TripAdvisor. TripAdvisor has a huge data of hotels of different locations, different places to visit. So with the help when TripAdvisor is developing an application on top of this AI system. So what happens if I'm searching for a query like from what are the best places to see in Kerala? So what happens is based on that search query, the data won't come just from ChatGPT, but with the help of the huge amount of data available with TripAdvisor, which is auto integrated, and we will get very relevant information. So Bing and OpenAI is actually giving lots of third party expertise companies to develop their own apps to integrate with the ChatGPT, which is very great way for the consumer to get very relevant and updated information. And also Windows is working, Microsoft is working to implement the Bing Chat capabilities across various Windows 11 application as well. So not just on the web but also on various applications also Google is working on implementing this, and I can say this is going to be very great thing for Bing, because even I started using Bing for certain queries, because as we know that Google over the period of time when we are looking for something, instead of giving what we are asking for, Google nowadays is providing what the system thinks we want. So sometimes we get frustrated and we are moving, and that's a great thing because the competition is increasing. That will be a great opportunity for us. So if you ask me what is the scale of this update from 1 to 10, I would say this update will have an impact of, I can say, 7 to 8, because slowly when Bing and ChatGPT improves their search capabilities, there will be a big shift from Google search engine to the Bing search engine as well. This is an update from Bing related to the ChatGPT. Then we have a big update for our today's class also, and this is Google search generative experience. In previous video, if you go and check my previous week video, what I said is Google is going to integrate, and already now they started something called a search generative experience, where in the search results they are including the capabilities of the generative AI, which is basically like AI based search like ChatGPT with the help of Google Bard. Now, what is the point of this is Google have already given access to some specific publishers in their search lab version, where experimental point of view many big players are able to access. So in search, I have taken certain screenshots to share with you, so you can see that how Google have made this change, how Google is changing the landscape of the search engine, and how is it going to look like once it is released for the public. And this is very important because it's going to affect SEO professionals a lot. Why? Because I can't tell you that whenever an update happens in terms of Google Ads, in terms of AI, I would say that SEO's professionals should always be attentive and see what are the things happening, what are the changes happening. So let's look at some of the screenshots I have taken here and how exactly that looks like. So here is the first screenshot, SEG for SCRPs with FAQ. People also ask a knowledge box panel, and now you can see on the top of it, what is Google Bard is a question. Now you notice here there is an automated box on the top, which is actually same like a ChatGPT box or a Google Bard. And now you see here we have the answer, and then ask a follow-up question based on that topic we can ask. And then how is Bard different from Google search? So there are some relevant FAQ questions, and also there are some relevant news information as well. You see, this is actually the basic information provided along with that. And then it is also providing the news, then it is providing the FAQ, and as usual normal results are also there. So this is one SCRP change, and also if you see on the mobile version also we have a similar kind of result as well. Now moving forward, the next change is SCG for SCRP with the local packs feature. Now local packs feature, top Italian restaurants in Phoenix. Now if you see here, we have got some very interesting results, and actually we got 1, 2, 3, 4. Generally we get 3, but we got more, right? 5 results we got, along with some other information from other external sources with a map, and also there is some kind of introductory data as well on the right hand side as well, which is pretty good, and the same results on the right hand side for the mobile. So there is a big box on the top. Yeah. Next one, if you are going for a SCRP with site links, so again, if you see, there are some auto-generated answer for the topic of SEMrush, and again you have some other links on the right hand side which are basically kind of site links, and then some other FAQs related to the topic, and then our normal knowledge graph on the right, and same thing available on the mobile version as well. And let us go ahead and see, and this is basically SCRP with sponsored ads and featured snippets. So if you have some featured snippets etc. will be on the top, and sponsored ads also actually have seen in other screenshot where the ads are integrated in between the generative box itself. All right, so whatever the generative box shows the answer, in between that we have actually the ads integrated as well. So this is a generic query, so maybe we have not got the sponsored ads, but it is possible that sponsored ads can also be integrated in this box itself. All right, now see, as an SEO professional, this update really I have to track very keenly. Why? Because I have to look at my search console data and see for those keywords you are already on the top 1, top 2, top 3 positions, how is these changes affecting your CTR? Because I'm sure that CTR rate is going to have a problem. Now, end of the day, I'm sure that SEO is going to actually have a negative impact of it. You see, there is a proverb, okay? If the knife falls on the banana or banana falls on the knife, okay, the banana will cut, right? The same way, either Google Ads come up with a new feature or Google search come up with a new generative AI. In between all of this, only one person is going to have a big impact, and that is an SEO professional like you and me. So we have to be very careful and review it on a regular basis and see and track what's happening in the search console and how the traffic is being impacted once it is rolled out all over the world. So I would say on the scale of 1 to 10, I would say this update is going to be 10 out of 10 for the importance for a SEO professional to make sure that you are not missing out on this particular update. So these are our this week's update, friends, and I will upload the next video, a detailed video where I have completely watched the 2 hours live marketing live event, and I have taken the important points and also the screenshots to share with you in detail in a summary that what exactly is this new change going to happen in Google Ads. So stay tuned to our channel, and within 1 or 2 days I'm going to upload the next video on Google Marketing Live and what is Google Ads AI changes to happen. Thank you very much for watching, and if you have not subscribed to our channel, there is a subscribe link at the bottom. Please subscribe, and as well as press the bell icon. Thank you very much.